Let's get you smiling this morning, because that can sometimes be the first impression that people have of you, whether they're meeting you for the first time or even seeing your picture. And let's face it, a nice bright white smile is something that everyone wants to have. We're lucky this morning to have Jeff Kraft join us. He's going to talk about power swabs, and look at his bright gleaming smile this morning. Great talking to you again.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, a bright white smile that's the first thing people notice. We spend a lot of time in the gym. We spend time getting rid of our wrinkles, and we don't see those results first. But we do see first, after 5 minutes, is a bright white smile with power swabs, and I can't wait to talk to you about it.
So here's the thing, though. Sometimes a smile can be a little bit too white, if you know what I mean. So with power swabs, you really have the control to get the
that's
right.
Exactly. That's what I love about power swabs is you're not going to get that full overarch in your mouth, everything going to be bright gleaming white because you've spent 20-30 minutes on it, and you can't hyper focus on a specific tooth. That's what's great about power swabs. With these swabs, you are individually working with every single tooth, because one tooth might be a little darker than the others. You want to spend a little more time, or you don't want it as bright as it has been possibly in the past. Again, I'm going to show you how it works. It's super easy. It's a two-step process, and it only takes 5 minutes. And after the first use, you're going to see up to 2 shades whiter. And after a week, you're going to see up to 6 shades whiter.
Okay, so you have shown us this before, but I'll be quiet and polite, and I'll let you show us again, because believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, he can actually talk while he does it. So work away, Jeff.
I can do 2 things at once. Doesn't happen often, but it does. Okay, so here we're going to get this in the mill. You're going to get 2 power. You're going to get 2 lifting agent swabs. You're going to get 2 whitening agent swabs. You're going to start with the lifting agent swab. You're going to crack it open, and you're simply going to just be swabbing every single tooth. That's it for 2 minutes. Again, you can focus on one tooth if you want, and this lifts the stains. Not only lifts the stains, but you also hydrate the enamel, and that is where you get the sensitivity, and that's what we don't want, that sensitivity. And power swabs was created by Dr. Martin Geniger, and he saw all the different pitfalls, the downfalls that people were seeing and feeling throughout the years using all these other systems, and he fixed those, and that was one of my favorite things. When I tried this, I had a lot of sensitivity in my teeth, but not anymore with power swabs. But again, that is what's going to lift the stains, hydrate the enamel, and then the magic, the whitening swab. You're going to do the same thing, every single tooth all over for 2 minutes, just like that. And it doesn't taste bad at all. It actually tastes pretty good. And that's it. That is it. We can all make 5 minutes in our day to carve that out, to get that bright white smile, because it's what we want. Whether it's a holiday, whether it's an anniversary, whether it's a birthday, no matter what it is, it is a great way to really be noticed for a good reason.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because obviously you can only talk and demonstrate on TV to so far of an extent. So when you're doing the lifting part and you do it, quote, for 2 minutes, you physically are swabbing it for the 2 minutes, or are you leaving it?
No, you're actually swabbing it for the 2 minutes. So the 2 minutes, you're going to go over every tooth. You don't have to continuously swab for 2 minutes, but you don't want to spit out everything after 1 minute. You want to have it sit there for a second. But if you go over every single tooth, it doesn't have to be 2 minutes every single one. But you do want to have that agent. You do want to have all that the stuff in your mouth working and cleaning, lifting, and whitening.
Okay, so you do that. Then do you rinse and then apply the whitener?
You don't need to rinse. That's the great thing about it. It doesn't taste bad. It's not something sitting in your mouth where you need to get it out and it's horrible. It's really not a bad taste. So you can go right from the lifting agent straight to the whitening agent, and no bad taste.
Okay, and then you mentioned how you get the 2 shades whiter kind of instantly, and then over the course of a week. So the week comes and goes. Then does that last you for a certain length of time before you redo it?
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because it lasts up to 6 months. So you think about this, you're going to get one system. It takes 7 days to go through it, lasts up to 6 months, and then you can do it all over again, and you're not going to have more sensitivity. And that's what I love about what Dr. Martin Geniger did, is he created something that we can use from the very comfort of our home. We can share it with our friends, and we're not going to feel bad, because we're going to know that we're giving them something that actually works. And it's not just some regular scam. There's so many of them out there. There's some great ones, but at what cost? The sensitivity is a big one.
Okay, once upon a time, y'all also had kind of like a little stick type of thing that you could use after, like if you go out to eat at a restaurant or something. Do y'all still recommend that?
I don't even know why I'm here. You got all the answers. You know exactly what this thing does. It's great. I love it. You actually do listen to some of the things that we say, pretty much everything that we say. Yes, the on-the-go stain out stick. So this is absolutely free with your order. And we're going to get to what kind of a deal we have right now, because it's one heck of a deal. But it's a $20 value. It's a standout stick. You put it in your purse, you put it in your pocket, you put it in your Volvo, whatever you have out there. But you're going to go ahead and take this out after you're done with your red wine, lunch with your friends, anything before the stains set in on your teeth. You're going to take this, you're going to take the top off, you're going to twist it, the solution is going to come out, and you're going to rub it on your teeth. And that is it. That's all you're going to do. It's an on-the-go stain stick, so it really maintains that bright white smile.
Okay, so you can't talk about a special or a deal and then not tell us what it is. So what is it that you're offering?
Okay, it's not 30%. It's not 40%. It's 50% off right now. So it's a really great deal. Now is the time to go ahead and do this. And it's a great way to go ahead and share this with somebody that you might know that isn't going to take that step and order something like this because they're too afraid, the unknowns. But it's really a great deal to give it to your friends, give it to your family, and so they can have that bright white smile as well. But 50% off right now. The stain out stick is free. Free shipping and handling. It's really a deal you can't beat.
Okay, so whether you call or go on the website, then you can order as many of these as you want, right?
Absolutely. So you can go to powerswabs.com. You can get more information. You can call the phone number as well. And that is what you're going to get that 50% discount off of first. So you can talk to somebody. You can ask more questions as well. But powerswabs.com, the phone number, anyway, you're going to get 50% off.
I'm going to read out the phone number for folks in case they're trying to write it down. It's 800-664-0902. Jeff, I bet you're smiling all the time. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
I'm always smiling when I'm talking to you. Thank you so much. Good seeing you.
You bet.